Aspas, I can't help but feel like they're going to be able to reincarnate.
Take a break. I'll
back
take a break.
moment.
100 Thieves on
Ender
defense,
mentioned
G2 on
This
attack.
map has to go their way. Because Sunset is next, and as you mentioned, it's a map they've never played before. A desperate need to find success. Something that eluded them on Bind.
It was hard.
Oh, the
fought,
Chinese
too.
teams looking level-wise
They had some really
better
good
than
ideas
Masters
going into their
Madrid.
attacking side on Bind. Just it was the post plants where they lacked.
EDG look a lot scarier for sure.
Let's see if they can fix
FPX
that
look
here
like
on this
FPX will
attacking
get a
side.
win. There's a world they get
There's a
2
deep
wins,
orb
but they'll at least get a
In
win.
halls there, making 100 Thieves think that this could potentially be.
I haven't
an
watched
ace-split
enough of
round,
DRG.
but they're actually just depositing Leaf there. They're gonna commit to this B hit.
They have a really good idea of where Busio is too. You see the suck, but he's managed to avoid all of it. Finally getting tagged. Now they know where he is. The snap from Trent is good.
It's a big entry. Icy just needs to live here and let this bomb go down. Leaf can close this round out from this
Here's a
position.
lot,
on his own.
dude. Nope, no
If
one's
he
even looking
plays his
for it.
cards right, if he picks the timing,
We just Leaf
at
get
this
2.
point, he's heard everyone pass by. Oh, he missed the window.
Good discipline though.
Icy has to stay alive. You mentioned it. The first snap is great. That's
Oh no, it's all my
by
fault.
the time. Now Bang left alone.
Toxin screen down.
And he's
fine.
surrounded. Yeah,
So
nothing
fine.
he can do there. Some messy shots back in spawn. But they get the
They're on the
round.
board. Fast pistol. 2-1.
Already a better post plant look from G2. I know we're only 1 round in and it's pistol, but we saw what happened on the last map for the pistol round. I mean, it was disaster. So Icy stepping up big here,
Enemy remaining.
getting 3 on the entry.
As the,
We
as
are
the solo
here
goes,
for the
yeah, that's
pistol.
pretty-
2-1.
They do give him a lot of utility though as he's going in.
A lot of
Yeah, they do-
comp for
they- I mean, they
FPX
intend to
actually
set him up
cracked.
well.
They got
He
some
TPs
cool
into the
stuff.
Astra smoke.
It's
He's able to
viable.
fake
They,
that too in
watching
future
the
hits.
stuff, Love definitely
And he's gonna
viable.
need
Got to
to go
have
against a team
solid
like
game
Hunter
plan
Thieves who
around
can
it.
Make
Could be
adaptations
hard
based
to
on
play around.
stuff
Could be
they've
hard to
seen
play
before.
against as well, to be
The
honest.
timing of that smoke was crazy.
A little bit gambly, but I think that can
Bang
work well for
finding a
some
way.
teams.
Oh, it's
getaway.
perfect
Wait, did
deposit.
they?
We should get this kill for free here as soon as he inches out.
Oh my god, that's sick.
He's tucked. Spotting the first. Not
good
able to
trade.
drop the
That's
second.
impressive, man. Fair play.
That was a fast trade
Yeah, that was good.
from Asuna. And Cryo heard these players mid-door running towards the B side of the map. That's why everyone from 100 Thieves is leaning B right now.
They're trying to rotate faster if they can, too.
He's already back sight. No
Alongside
Viper
Boosty.
wall though.
Looking to clear the dart. Already done. Icy flashing for himself, getting the
flash.
kill.
Oh, he's not slowing down right now.
There's not much left as far as resistance goes on this site. EU's here. Cryo looked like he might have had a window there, but
What a flash.
shuts that right on time. And the flash is perfect, as you mentioned.
Or was he just
my God.
already facing the wall?
Asuna dealing a little bit of damage.
He's just stealing these kills away.
What's this play here? Grab the weapon that was back in A main.
No, it was just a ghost. He already has it. He's just taking the scenic route.
He's gone for a bit of a stroll, has he?
I mean, he
Grand
has a
Final
chance
of
to do some
Americas
crazy
challenges?
damage here.
Yeah, I think so. I was looking at the dates for that.
He's
We'll,
Around
we'll
the
probably
world.
only do
Are
like
they gonna
2
walk into
days
this lap?
max.
He's got a knife out. Finally switching. Just the right time. Gets the kill, but it's traded back. So a little
Still,
bit of damage
though,
done.
it's,
Those two
it's a
weapons
gun.
Carried over from G2.
That was
You
so
get
worth
one
it.
gun out of them.
Already an op-up from Cryo, and he's so good on the defensive side with picking his moments and his spot. Looks like he's gonna opt towards this Halls area of the map and then potentially lean towards maybe top mid or A site, depending on what he sees from the side of G2.
Let's fly.
And G2 have a really good buy going into this round with that Sova ult online.
Expect this?
Yeah, even with how messy it got
Maybe.
at the end there.
Yeah.
Early knife towards B main. Nothing
At least
tagged
jump peeking like they might.
from the defense.
Bomb is in mid here.
They don't have the wall up either, so it looks like they're going to put up that mid-split wall. Kind of sections off a little bit of halls and then some of back bridge. Cryo gets the kill, though.
Maybe not.
Wall.
He always picks the right spot, it feels like.
Oh, they're playing around the orb. EU knows. He's
Oh,
waiting. He spotted the barrel. Not able to connect on the second one yet. The flash is there. Icy able to punish.
Sitting at 5-0.
A great start for him. And now a reposition.
He's got Spike. Has to get out of there. They go over
Not
towards
messing around
B.
with this ace site
Camera.
anymore.
We're gonna head
Double
back
trip
into
cage.
Lucio, who's currently by himself.
Does have full setup here and a Viper wall this time around.
And
To
that'll
go up.
help.
Oh, he's getting prepped for this hit.
He's got to know it's coming.
My camera is destroyed.
Pops all of his utility. You hear the Viper wall go up.
Yeah, and so he
Repositions
moves
to
back
stay
to make
alive.
sure that he can get some kills off of his stuff.
Oh, finally does fall though.
Or
drops
Trent,
it,
I
they go for
guess, saw the
free.
top of his head.
Cryo on the swing with the op in hand.
I'm not even sure.
Flash a little bit further deep, and now the ult invested. What a dart! Cryo's dead. Is it going to be Bang again? In a 2v2. Turning away the flash, hearing it, spotting it. Only one
Last
found.
player standing.
Asuna in the 1v1 against Trent. So much promise in both of these players.
That's
But the timing
nuts,
is
dude.
everything right now. That spike's been ticking
Just
for a little
out of
while.
the
and
out of
Trent's
the range of
patient.
it. And
Looking for
Asta's
the
taking
fight,
too
but
much
not
time on
forcing
this.
it.
This is a big round from GT.
Waiting for Asuna to make the move.
Oh, he played it so well.
To be the one who plays proactively. Oh! He's gotten in his face. Asuna can't even get the kill.
Be done,
It's
man.
a bonus one for G2.
Not this
That's a good
time
stop.
for the jump shot master himself.
They will never learn.
Doesn't go his way against Trent. And what a clap back
Yeah,
after
get
last
in there,
map
Raymond. Get in
for
there.
G2. Winning the bonus. Snowballing with ults.
Time, dude. I need to watch
Hunter's
that.
Fury with the dart.
That's actually probably the only round
That
I'll
half wall
rewatch
area
for
was
today. I gotta
huge.
rewatch that
And then this
Fnatic
1v1 to close it out. Yeah, he played it
Fnatic
perfectly, as you
binds
said.
round. That was incredible.
Repositioning at just the right time. Playing his angles to perfection.
I'll leave here with an outlaw. It's probably just gonna lead into any site. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah,
Pop
aggressively
the ult
TPing
in the
mid and then
equal.
ulting
Want to
towards
make
B.
sure it's nice and clean.
And
And
there's no
this is a
utility
free
to really
site.
Speak up here for
And this
Lucio.
is
Another free B site.
this
He
is
still has
lovely.
full setup.
How is the
in
money?
his
Money's not great yet.
Inventory.
Could be really good after this.
Out the knife. Not really spotting anyone early.
That outlaw. Anti-eco warrior. So strong, just one shot to the body.
Yeah, it's just so broken in these situations. That's not even the one dealing all the damage.
What a lovely flash, man.
That's a nice shot from Asuna, though.
Oh,
But
that's
again,
gonna be
the
a
outlaw
headshot.
finds the target. Bang with the sheriff. Won't find anything. So they're going to carry that weapon over into the next. G2 with money and steam full ahead.
Yeah.
Let's deliver another blow.
Not too close to any other ults now. And Hunter Thieves will call a timeout. They're already 0-4.
Dude, Icy's improved
Enemy
so
remaining.
much from the beginning of the year when we first saw him to now.
It's a whole other human being.
It's insane.
It's a whole another
And
human being.
again, there was a lot of critique when people
Very
saw that
true
he
though.
was the
He
one
does
joining
look
the
a lot
squad.
better.
Is he going to be able to provide
lot
enough
of nerves,
firepower?
I
Is this going to
imagine.
be what they need? And for the first couple of weeks of the year, it wasn't. But he stepped into it in a big way.
I'm glad he stepped it up too, because even in the losses that they had when he wasn't performing, the macro game was played so well that G2 was able to actually like almost squeak by
Yeah.
and make it to this playoff. I mean, the fashion in which they made it here was crazy. They almost didn't make it. It was like, what, 2
So,
rounds?
what
Yeah,
is
they
the
did it.
change up?
Yeah.
The easiest change up is Cypher over towards
And then
A.
they've had to go through this insane gauntlet of playing, what, 6 days in a row, 5 days in a row?
Yeah. And a BO5 yesterday that like,
Feels like he
what,
needs
like
some
8
kind of
hours it
help.
felt like?
Something like that, yeah.
10 hours?
Either that or aggro. It?
Starting off strong though, not letting that get to them in this map. And another op online for the side of Cryo. Where does he op this time around? Looks like he's gonna go for a mid door peek potentially. Support from Bang and EU if need be.
They've been trying to play around the middle of the map a couple of times now.
Ooh,
great shock
that's
dart.
nice.
Instantly
Dust.
clearing out the cam.
That's on the radius.
Cryo with op at the ready. No initial challenge, but a little
Smoke
bit of info.
goes up.
Oh, good. Nice.
blocks
There's
the
nowhere for
vision
them
of
to
the
go.
camera,
Icy can get out. Maybe
which
they
creates
use
question
smoke
mark
for Valentine
towards
safe
heaven.
passage as well.
This guy's on heaven.
They do.
But when he leaves it, there is a timing.
narrowly avoiding disaster.
The EU's pretty much just going in
G2
between these two where there could be a timing
Such
right
a
now.
slow approach on some of these rounds. Really keeps Hunter Thieves in their setup.
Drone goes in. He
Not
has to
really
go
being
close
afforded
to
any info early on.
Out of charges.
the gun barrel.
So they know that he's there, and that's got to be enough to suggest that the hit's going to be A. You hear the utility go up. Bang takes a step back, dancing around the dart, but will be tagged. Looking for more. There's a whole lot of firepower headed his way.
Great flash from Icy.
Yeah, he's able to get one. But you're right, the flash was just too much for him. Now Cryo finding success with the op.
When does Jonah P get her?
A 4v3, and you've got Bustio who's still playing back in spawn. Concerned that
And they need help so
concerned that
bad.
they've lost all
Jonah P's
control.
got to speed up.
There's that mid value that you mentioned. Cryo falling.
Oh, I like
a big
this.
kill.
Precious door
3v3,
anyway.
Val's so weak.
Reposition.
And
Oh,
he's
it's
the
actually a
only one really
really
playing
big
on
play.
site.
But now you see the power
It
of the
was so
Astra.
instant.
A disruption smoke on the site. He's able to finesse
I hear
around it.
them.
Oh, it's beautiful.
In
one
fact, he
for one, though.
got a kill
Is
on
that
like, what,
enough?
43 HP, I think it was?
Icy getting tagged by the dart. They know where he is, but EU's weak. I don't know that he can really take this fight.
Player standing.
Jonah P, a 1v2. The Professor cannot deliver.
It's huge rounds.
So
EU.
close for Jonah P. I thought when he was going wide there, he was going to try to take out the bomb
diffuser,
planter.
yeah.
Yeah, the diffuser of
fine.
EU. A little micro mistake. Ends up letting the round go to the hands of Hunter Thieves.
And they're able to keep the op, scoop it back
Enemy
up.
remaining.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do the same. But a big round for 100 Thieves as they get on the board.
Josh knows. Could have gone their way for sure.
Four ults in the way of the defense here.
Exactly. They have a good chance right now to snowball these rounds, even out the half potentially. With these ults.
They got a
And
good chance
another
to get
reposition with the op
absolutely
from Cryo.
wrecked.
This time going down.
That's what
elbow.
I'm thinking of. I'm looking at this round thinking,
But
100
the
Thieves
knife
don't win
was enough
this,
to
they
suggest that
are
there
in
were people elbow,
trouble.
So that's what triggers the ult. A little bit of damage done onto Icy.
It's all fake though. This is actually a ruse.
He has a good read onto it though,
Bomb is
right?
geared towards that A main.
Or are we just going to check tube?
Oh,
Wolf
they're really
goes
starting
in,
to sell
block of
this thing
vision.
now.
Let's keep an eye on the
Yeah, look
rotate.
at the mini map.
I like this from Asuna. It takes mid control. Yeah, and Booster's just shouting out to his team right now that this is a straight up
They're
fake.
not convinced that's where
Yeah,
it
and
is.
Bang's just going to chill out
Bang is
water,
still here.
right?
EU's
he's
still
done.
here.
Whoa,
Oh,
boss
he
man.
gets caught mid jump.
So the first line of defense will fall. But again, now reinforcements arriving. EU the first.
Just a quick flood from Hunter Thieves. Already two players in this backside area. Valen. He needs to go huge. But Jonah.
Try to find success like this. Again, a 3v3.
What?
Spike ticks away. Asuna will fall. A ridiculous shot. But it's traded in kind.
Massive
Now
jaws
choose
coming up. This
Bustio
one is
forward.
big.
Tread down. And he's got to know
Yeah,
where
they
the
can
last
just
is.
relax, wait for the smoke to go.
No
They're
spits
so
to
fine.
speak of. They can play around the wall. They're tempting him. They're baiting him to
Yeah,
swing.
that was nice. No one overheated. No one did anything crazy. They chat. Who's on
He's
site?
so calm with the op.
Who's
He
on
takes his
site?
time every single
They
shot.
messed up pretty heavy, man.
A lot of players would jump the gun there and shoot too early.
Yeah.
Because Asuna
They
was
get taken
door,
out right
watching
away.
middle. Was
But
it Bang?
another post plant loss for
Yeah, I
G2
don't know.
in this
I don't know
one.
why he went out
I
into
feel
the
like they
open
had it.
when his mate
They
had
had it
door.
in the bag. I mean, Jonah P did God's work in that moment. And they let it slip away.
That goes there.
Two ults were invested that round, 400 Thieves.
Oh, they still have a little bit to play around. They still have Asuna's ult too.
Wanted to cross back to orange.
So as we keep thinking
yeah,
about
maybe.
whether or not they're
create
going
more
to
of
be
a
able to
crossfire.
snowball those ults into something.
I think him just staying
more of a
alive is
ferocious
important.
comeback. We'll keep an
Didn't
eye
have to
on
worry
that.
about this.
A late wall going down from Bang. The only one who might have spotted it was Leaf. What a shot!
Yeah, I was going to say, he might not want to take a fight
Oh,
like that, but there's no way for him to know that Leaf is rocking the Outlaw.
bro loves this gun.
Here.
It's a deadly weapon in the right hands.
And the right hands have been Leaf's. There's an op waiting on the other
He
side of
is
this wall.
so on top of the fact that there might be an
Who's the
upholding
first
here.
to move?
It's like 100 Thieves are already leaning towards this B side of the map.
It was a game of chicken,
Yeah.
and Leaf gives it up first.
I think Leaf wants to ult this body, but he's just so worried that somebody might be holding it.
He's
For
creeping up.
good reason, too.
Yeah, he's creeping up closer and closer, though.
40 seconds.
This will be the sign
Give me a
of what's
As
call.
soon as the wall goes
Classic
in.
G2.
Oh, it's a lovely old pivot
Most
through
familiar
middle.
line in
Cool.
the game. So they invest ult. They realize where the defenses are.
30 seconds left.
Good damage done.
Oh, look at the
They
mind
go
games here.
back.
100
They
Thieves
go
not
back
convinced.
thinking it's gonna be a heavy
this
rotate.
calling.
They put the
They're
wall
thinking
in. I
twice,
love it,
thrice
man.
about it.
The fact they put the wall in really
They're
sells
feeling
it.
so much pressure. They've got to know this is where the hit is now. Can the captain keep him back on his own? No.
Time.
Time is of the essence.
Time,
It's
that was
running low
Spike.
here. 10 seconds left.
Last player
Can they keep them back?
Oh, this guy can't get spike in front.
They've made a mess of this. Valen will not have enough time.
This is a very nice call though. Like
Trusting their gut.
It was a lovely
that it
call.
wasn't going to be a back hit A.
good on the fly call from
And of course, the
Valen.
heroics from Boostio.
What a response. After
Bang,
Boostio
Bang did
drops
good,
there,
Boostio did good. Everyone kind
Bang
of
coming up huge on that kill on the cross and then
Kind of,
tucking.
played
and
a lot of time.
Asuna peeking Nest with what, 10 HP to his name after this shot from Lead.
oh, he went down
Still
to
getting
10
one
as
on the
well.
cross?
I mean, the name of the game there for Boostio was just to buy time. And I think, that, again, that was in large part because they weren't convinced that it was a hit A. They were still playing around the middle of the map, so they
Force
were
him
able to get
down
back
to an
and help
eco,
Boosty
3 in a
quickly.
row. Still, the eco's legit, man. 3 guns.
A couple of sheriffs, a couple of rifles for G2.
3 people
Only one
tube.
was spotted. There's a trap
Hey, is
in
this
walls.
the is the
Wow, I haven't
Boaster?
seen this ult in so long.
This pit is crazy.
Yeah.
The one that goes door, right?
Makes it so hard for you to split A.
It makes it borderline impossible, yeah.
And you have a trip on mid door as well.
An op still in the hands of Cryo. The spike is here. In the hands of Trent with Valen close by.
Logic.
Catch him here.
Logic Valo, thank you so
with a
much.
nicely placed drone.
Gifting to Plat chat.
They're going to try to split this.
Love
He's gonna have nowhere to go.
Your
got
cut will be
dash.
happy.
Can he find safe passage? Yes, he can. Trying to dance around, trying to provide some cover for himself. He's sucked, he's lit up.
I see no value coming out of the ult though.
Meanwhile, Cryo's still alive. He's still got the op, not able to land the shot. The flick was close.
Dude, it
Finally
looked so
falls.
rough for Cryo.
And now the knife out.
His aim was
Awesome
everywhere.
arriving at the scene of the crime
Look at this.
With the
From Jonah.
with the spike in the sight. Time becomes
Once the
main
ult goes
factor here.
down, do they expect Bang so close?
He's only
I mean,
got a
Jonah
sheriff,
gets
though.
2.
Is that going to be the weaponry that he needs? Not able to land the shots, not able to steady the aim. But stays alive. And that could be the difference maker. Valen feeling some of the pressure. They swing into him. He gets 3 on the
Didn't
round.
even matter.
He gets all 4.
Oh man.
That was
man.
such a dicey round.
Yeah, and he's just thanking Valen.
Both Jonah P
Thank you so much, bro.
and Bang not getting too much value on the flank. But the pressure alone from Jonah P just being alive in that moment opens up Valen to clutch it out for his team.
Yeah, it unlocked him.
Oh my gosh.
One enemy remaining.
You're welcome.
So nicely played by Valen.
He got put in such a tough position, but he played it perfectly.
Outlaw back in the hands of Leaf.
Logic Fallow as well. Dude, you did 2 more
Blades
before that I
online for
missed.
Cryo.
Thank you so much, Logic. Sorry that I saw that.
It's a big investment.
Sorry
from
that I
100
missed
Thieves.
that
They
even.
forced
Oh,
into this
no.
round.
Here comes the mixing
Boostio
up of
sitting with just a
words.
sheriff.
In dangerous
Couple players
territory
on
right
light
now.
armor.
And that's where the outlaw becomes more of a factor.
It's gonna come down to another post plant for G2, I believe. Unless
He thought he's been
Thieves can
smart.
get there in time.
This is
Commit
it's
to
a
a
good
flood.
good attempt, man.
I just don't, I don't know that they're positioned in a way to do that. I think you're right.
Prodigy's on top of it.
But he could go on top
Thought-
of
he
the
thought the
mid-left,
15 hours might
potentially
get you,
catch somebody.
Prodigy, that was the thing.
Once that Viper wall goes down, that
He's
could
just
be an
testing
option.
you.
Bang was here, and that
Both
was
getting
formidable
tested
enough,
right now.
but Boostio has now joined him.
Dude, G2 have been playing this so slow.
Can Lee find an opening? Can he find some space? Can he find a kill? Look at the discipline from EU. Oh, he's got to know now as the cages go up. He's got to know there's somebody there, but Lee's still finding a way to punish.
30
Oh my
seconds
gosh. EU striking, getting a kill, but enough space has been gained for them to be able
nice
to try
trades.
to get the spike down, and it's a little labored. It's a little delayed, but
Yeah,
finally
Knicks
goes
wanna
down, and
secure
now the
with this.
pit to control.
Cryo's Knife's gonna have a nightmare to try and
such a
right-click
good
one, hopefully pick up a gun.
And they've
Ooh,
dropped
picked up a
capture
gun
utility
anyway.
on top of it too.
Yeah, it makes it nearly impossible for the attackers to actually touch the bomb. Yeah, you're gonna see a save right now.
Yeah, an attempt to retake with blades into a pit is just nigh impossible. So yeah, all right, they're gonna try to keep the weapons alive, try to get away.
Jonah might find a vicious timing on the Cryo here.
He's got so much money. I respect the attempt to hunt.
Does he clear it?
Suspicious.
Oh, he sees the barrel. Free low.
EU, the only one able to carry the weapon over.
Yeah, that hurts him.
The conditioning that G2 has done up to this point, Cryo stayed
one
in
pistol,
mid, even though
G2.
there's an A hit there. For
2-1.
what? The entirety
2-1,
of
1-0
that
for this
round,
map.
He was so worried about Jonah P. Reflanking mid
One enemy
that he had
remaining.
almost no value with the knives on the actual A site.
It's too funny, bro.
Here.
They've got plenty of reasons to laugh, 6 of them to be exact.
And this honestly could have been an 8-1 scoreline for G2 had they played
Need that back.
2 of the post-plant losses a little bit more disciplined. It's a really strong showing right now from G2, bouncing back. That just seems to be the name of the game for a team like this.
Perhaps a bit foreboding, but remember, this is how Bind
They
started.
Yeah.
punish
See if
over
they're able to
towards
hang
middle.
on this time. 100 Thieves with 2 rifles. EU and Cryo
They
both.
get nothing for it. Now they go stack a site probably.
Slow approach of G2.
They're gonna go into EU here.
With this early camera, you would
Gotta play
imagine they
this
stack
off
A.
angle.
I like
Problem
this
is
though,
when a
the
team
bait
plays
for
this slow,
EU.
can
If
poison
he
your
keeps on
brain and
popping that,
almost make you undialed in on
and the
angles
knife
that
to
you're
sell
holding.
it,
Knife didn't
oh,
tag.
By the time
like it.
somebody peeks you, you might not be ready, but EU is ready in this
Spike
case.
down, B.
Takes out
yeah, and he's got a
Trent with
recon for when they
clean
get on the
headshot.
site. What's the timing like on it? Ooh, a bit early, but that maybe gets him more space.
They're gonna know when they funnel out of here.
Yeah, he goes
They're
for
gonna
it.
want to flood. They try to get ahead of all the utility, and they're gonna get the kills for it too. Remember, this was just 2
Spike down,
rifles.
B.
This is the guy who got...
Now a 5v3.
Oh, he shot.
And yes, some of them are a little bit further away, but can Icy keep
30
this back?
seconds left.
Okay, Boosty
The
had his ult anyway.
equalizer.
He's got to be able to convert more. All of the rifles are gone. It's just pistols now.
Oh, he's
Pistols.
9 HP.
Not steady enough.
Enemy remaining.
But Bang might be. Boostio's upgraded a weapon.
This was a
rifles is
lovely
all
little
it
bait
took.
over towards here. So went to deny
EU
middle.
coming up
Once they showed
huge
over
there.
towards middle,
Getting
realized
that
they're going to
first blood
group
on
and
the
hit
Trent,
a
so there's no Sova utility
hit a
to take the
site.
actual site.
had early camera that was
Just leaves
baiting,
Jonah
and
Pito's
the
devices
cross
having to
map
just
knife
run
really
in.
sold
I
it,
felt
and
so
he had
bad
great
for the guy on
timing.
the entry. 2 players holding him.
They just
Poor
did,
guy.
they just did such a good job of not
and Boostio used the
allowing
wall
them to
against
flood
them.
out onto the site early. Yeah,
This goes here.
they just decided if you're gonna try to take this, we're fighting you for it. This won't be free.
Still some signs of life for 100 Thieves on this defensive side. Stealing that round away allows Cryo to build up for that operator.
Full armor for utility, and he is A. Just a tap, just a threat. There's no
Yeah, he's
challenge.
like,
though,
is there
so
anything
Icy's
more?
gonna get his ult online.
Yeah, they get their
This is
all.
his 3rd ult of the map so far.
And they've been really dynamic with how they've been using it too. It hasn't been the same plan. It hasn't been the same approach.
Can he get value this time around amongst the chaos on this A hit? We saw him last time get caught out by Bang, running out of the Viper's pit, but this time there is no pit.
There is an op.
Who's next?
The walls go up. The ult comes out.
So much info gathered right now.
Yep. There's
Oh, he's
the
body
first.
blocking!
He still lands that
Oh,
shot.
that's no, there's no peek there.
They knew where he was.
It was an actual pixel.
But a ridiculous angle, a ridiculous shot, and now they have to go to plan B.
Yeah, but
And he's
100
creating
already
a,
ahead
Leaf
of
is
this.
creating a
The
lot of
rotations
pressure
have
right
already
now.
made their way
30 seconds
over here.
left.
No ults to speak of currently for the defense. EU, the
Okay,
only one close
25
by.
seconds. Boostio, double trip. Double trip on site. Oh
Now
man, how on
100
earth did
Shuri at the
G2
ready.
win this?
He shouldn't even have to use it here.
No, I can't imagine he
Evan
will.
Stone.
Cypher setup on site.
What a
That
great
is sick.
setup from Austin.
That is sick.
The
I
right
love
click
that.
flash around the
The
pillars,
flash on the right and the swing to the left.
And the round for 100 Thieves.
One of the better ones.
That was a
round
clean
before
entry
the
from
switch.
Cryo there. Shooting, what, an elbow? That was nasty.
In the pixel.
They need
one,
to
yeah.
speed up.
I gotta see that back. Oh my god!
That's so fast.
That's with a Yoru just sitting there staring him in the face.
Down B. One enemy remaining.
Funneling them into the B setup, it was too clean for 100 Thieves.
And again, we watch a lead from G2 evaporate.
2 ops online for 100 Thieves. The economy flourishing right now.
And they're both on the same side. So they've
Got
heard
backup
one
gun.
now.
And
They know
he
that
shoots
there's one
early,
hole.
so they, in theory, don't.
They might think
Think
that
the
Cryo
other
and
gun is
EU are
towards
playing
door.
balls together. Based off of that op shot, like you said.
Bang again, feeling pressure.
Oh my
Fake
gosh,
TP.
he's so clean.
Bang is insane.
Oh my
Whoa.
Goodness, another.
Hey, he did insane work, dude.
Bang continues to find success.
He's having a
Icy dancing
really
around
good
the ult,
series.
trying to lay in the shots.
Standing.
Gets the best of Asuna.
That's bombed
Still
out.
3 targets to be found though. And for Icy, that's way too much to
It's a
deal
great
with.
comeback. This is 4-0. 4-0 to 6-6.
What a great comeback
Switching
into the
sides.
map for 100 Thieves. There was a world in which G2 just ran away with this.
They were up, what, 4-0?
Yeah.
They looked really comfortable. They looked really confident. And it seemed like the lead could have been bigger.
A bit of frustration.
But it evaporates right before their eyes, right before
He the
our
one that got
eyes,
plucked
to
in,
get us to a 6-6
Tube?
half, to keep things competitive. 100 Thieves understanding they're not going to fold, even if it's not their map. They won't go down quietly. G2 took down 100 Thieves just a few days ago, and we spoke with Bang about that close call.
We definitely didn't think they would be like a pushover team. I think after first map, we kind of let our foot off the gas, honestly, and we felt like it was just going to be an easy match because of how well we played, and it was their map pick. So I think we kind of started just making mistakes because of that, and they made the series close because of that. So yeah, I feel like they definitely are a good team.
I mean, they've looked like a good team. They've looked like a good team on Vine. They've looked like a good team on Breeze. I think the one thing they haven't been able to do so far is hang on to a lead. They get out early, and then they just kind of stumble.
Yeah, and I mean, that could be a testament of
Bro's
just how
always
far
standing
they've
up, man.
gone and like what they've had to go through of playing.
Yep.
You know, they already played a best of 5 yesterday.
On
Yeah, it
the
was
table?
brutal.
Nah, not allowed any notes.
Sometimes there's
Players
just not
aren't
enough
allowed
in the
notes,
tank,
only
and
coaches.
You need those extra days off.
They don't want anything on the table.
So 100 Thieves come in just a little bit rested, but not too much. Not where they were sloppy, not where they've looked cold. And I think for G2, you're right. They've been through a
Coaches?
lot.
Yeah, coaches.
This week has been insane.
Players bring
for 'em.
food, only
Just
backstage.
look at Icy, man. 13 and 10. He has a really good opportunity here to take this half over. Come up huge for his team.
But if you hide
Put
it
them
in
on the
stuffed
board in this
animals,
best of 5.
the bold move. Probably make it obvious.
Just a couple of moments away now from starting the second half of Breeze. Again, if you missed the beginning of this, it was a lead for G2 until it wasn't. 100 Thieves roar back to keep things competitive, to bring us to a 6-6 half. And now the questions turn towards G2. How do they respond?
Yeah,
on
that
the
kind
other
of stuff's
side
fine,
this?
Tillis, but it has to be in like one of their comps.
You know, we've talked a couple of times about this solo Yoru and how it looks on attack. This is a different beast. Much more comfortable on defense.
So 2-1
There's so many
pistols,
different looks you can
1-0
get
this
with
map.
This Yoru. You could be at 2 places at once for most of the rounds, if need be.
Ooh. An attempt at an early catch doesn't go the way of Valor.
What? I'm thinking none of those kills. Oh man, this
may
must
be
be a
perfect. This may be
mental boom
flawless.
right now, right?
And it won't be. but they
4-0
still get
into
the round.
that shit
What a
pistol.
start to the second half.
Rough,
Bang
bro.
and Boostio.
3-1.
The
There's
duo.
1-1 on this map.
Magnificent duo in mid.
Does Americas have a trophy?
crazy. As soon
I was
as
away
Bang-
for most of the pre-show.
Bang's orb
Chat,
went
you guys
down
got
there,
a
he did
trophy?
180.
Got a glimpse of the trophy?
And able to steady the shots on the other side of that. It's just perfect.
One enemy remaining.
Even he knows that was impressive. Internal clock.
What do you know of? It's a word of mouth.
11 and 9
What
for
the?
the Viper. A 1-round lead for 100 Thieves. No force for the
Yeah,
defense.
well, no one's seen it.
Just a ghost
We
in
don't
the
know,
hands
bro.
of Leaf.
We don't know. Great question.
Look at how both teams approach the anti-eco on attack. It's so passive. They're just waiting for any type of aggression.
And the thing is, it was just around the corner. G2 had sent 3 down A main to try to catch a weapon, to try to get some early info. It doesn't pan out. And 100 Thieves throw the break on this.
Still 3 players of G2 towards this A side of the map.
And who knows what they have in their hands. They've only seen one, and they saw it was a classic, but who knows if there's a force?
What can Trent and Icy pull off here? And Cryo headshots Valen on accident.
Leaf and Trent, the only 2 that remain, and just like that.
There's no way. They're so unlucky.
This has the makings of being a potential avalanche for 100 Thieves.
It kind of reminds you of last map, doesn't it?
Yeah, and this is not going to be like a... I mean, this isn't going to be a bad buy going into the next.
That's that was the death that they were allowed.
There's no other kills that come through. Yeah, they're going to carry 4
that's
rifles
nice, man.
into this next round.
Yeah, that's gonna tilt.
Buy up a little bit here. This is not a bonus. This is a gun round.
And something else to look out for now is Cryo heating up with the rifle. We saw him have, I don't know, I don't want to say a bad last map, but he wasn't taking over the entire server with multi-kills and etc. like he has been this entire time.
Is that
so
death?
if he gets back in that zone
it's
where
a
he's getting
very
multi-kills on
good
the entry,
bonus.
this
Can't really
might
call
be
it
an
a
avalanche,
bonus.
like you
It's a
stated.
giant round for G2.
No, and I think even if it doesn't play out that way for 100 Thieves, if they're able to continue to find success without their star doing his thing, like if they can continue to win, not necessarily just off the backs of Cryo, that is a good sign. Flawless form for the attack again.
They're running their pistol, but
it's
on a
traded.
bonus.
It's traded. Trent, Tuck, take flight.
He's in such an awkward spot. He's gonna die surely.
The crosshair wasn't even on him, but he still lands the
Yeah,
shots.
look at all the trades.
We
Okay,
mentioned
they're gonna
how
have to do a
ferocious this
timeout
would
now
be with
or the
weapons
round
that they
after, and
had.
it has to be unreal. And they
It was Leaf who was alone in the
gotta
previous
take
round, and he
some
had a
map
ghost this
control.
time. This
Do you know they might
time,
really
this
benefit
time
from?
Vandal,
You
but
know
the
the
result is the same.
what is it? The wall that's like this.
And this
I
is
don't know what
something
the
you'll
hell it
see
is
a lot of
properly.
teams do the run
This
on
one,
their bonus
they could
round
really
with their
benefit from that
pistol.
wall. They're getting split a lot.
And the pistol round works so well for 100 Thieves that it was a no-brainer for them to do. Why not go for it again?
Landing
EBL
those
wall,
shots
yeah.
certainly helps.
That's at least where I saw it fast.
And I feel for Trent there, like he's just stuck in the Cypher cage.
Yeah.
If he makes any noise, he's gonna get converged on anyway.
Right.
So he's just trying to get any type of value, maybe a drone to delay, but he just gets spammed.
3 rounds in a row to open the half. 6 if you go back even further than that.
Oh. G2 did beat this timing of 100 Thieves. Boostio, but Boostio just plays it to
Yeah,
perfection.
that's an easy call.
This should be another clean
And then
round.
take all the space.
I mean, this is just free space that he gets to grab.
Cage triggered.
They're just going to be able to waltz their way in with 0 contest. I mean, what did G2 do here? You wonder if there's a timeout that's waiting for us on the other side of this, because
Yeah, definitely.
we mentioned it. This thing has the potential to get out of hand, and it seems to be doing just that. 100 Thieves get to 10, now 3 rounds away from taking a 2-0 lead. And again, Sunset on the other side of this.
Yeah. That's it. It's
How do I feel about
Can be
Viper in the
really
post
rough.
now? I
rough
think it,
map. We don't know what.
I think on
G2
paper
have
it
in
looks
store
maybe
for us on
bigger
that
than it
next
actually
map.
is. I think there's certain
Or how
maps that you're
comfortable
still
they
going to
even
see
are
it
on.
quite a lot.
Choosing not to call a timeout here.
Just having
G2
cross-map
investing the op, putting it in
presence
the hands of Icy.
and being able to put a smoke up and down is just so strong.
Confident in their plan, I guess.
And the smoke itself is still strong, you just can't
Protocols and
pick it up.
preparations that were made.
It's a fast Halls take so far.
I think teams are still pretty
It's really fast.
heavy lean into it.
Leaf's the only one here.
What is the timing
Playing
on
on the other
Leaf?
side of the cage.
Spam. He's only 40 HP.
But they haven't cleared him. I don't think they know he's there.
The op's dead.
He's gonna find
They
a perfect
closed the
timing.
door.
Oh, as the door goes down,
And
he's
they did
left on
go
the other side of it.
they did go for the wall, by
Now
the way.
forced to make noise once more.
And Boostio's just snuck in here.
This is the strike that he finds. Boostio's value there is insane. Meanwhile, Leaf is just toggling
He's just- yeah, he's
down as best as he can.
Playing like a mini game, opening the door as many
But the
times as
realization
possible.
of what's taking place is sinking in.
Oh man.
And this is pretty
The
funny. They
Avalanche
put
is
their
not
wall on
Full
defense, and they
force
did
in
the
effect.
opposite wall. Like they both had the same wall basically.
And 100 Thieves, Boostio. He's got such a good read of how to abuse this A side of the map. It's been multiple times now,
Enemy rem-
multiple gun rounds that they've just decisively won the A site.
enemy re-
He's got a read on it, man.
The first two were through a mid split. This time, full Halls pressure. And Icy got his head taken clean off by the likes of Bang.
Yeah, he had no shot.
That's with an operator to his name as well.
And so the timeout does come through a round later than we expected, but it comes through nonetheless.
And Boostio's just standing during this entire timeout. He's having fun with it. Engaging with the crowd. I mean, he's so comfortable on this stage. It's like he's at home.
This project's starting to come together at just the right time.
He's just chilling up there, man.
So G2 are in a really miserable spot here because 100 Thieves are at 11. They can't really afford to force into this a ton. They're choosing to invest a little bit,
Yeah.
but much like Bind, they're playing for OT here.
Yep. And here's the adaptation. It's Leaf going towards that A side of the map as the Cypher. But you can't help but feel like it's a little bit too late. Looks like aggression here from the side of G2 as well. I mean, dude,
And
Boostio's so ready for
we
it.
saw
He was
this.
so
ready.
Two cages.
We
And he
saw
plays
this
them
before.
perfectly,
And I think it's
denying any
was there a star
aggressive
here?
attempt.
I think as soon as they see
he's
that star,
reading
it's the
into it
only
as
time
well.
they ever do that
Telling
push
his
with
team
the
to come
star
back to B.
stun.
Boostio's a step ahead. He's
Not
2 steps
entirely
ahead
sure,
right now.
Dude, the last couple
Looked
times
like
he's
he
been
knew it was
pushed off
happening.
of B, I know he killed 2 the last time around. But this time he gets pushed back. He's assuming that G2 are going to stack towards that A side of the map, thinking that he's going to go all the way back and group up with his team. But it's the opposite here. It's the perfect call. They've ended A the last 4 rounds.
And it's in these messy rounds where you have stingers and sheriffs that teams can get sloppy, that things can go sideways. But 100 Thieves play it to perfection.
And on top of that, EU is playing
EU
as
is just
far
in
back
window.
as possible with that Hunter's Fury. Will he get caught out here from the likes of Valen and Icy?
He's the safety valve.
Oh, he turns
Oh.
around.
Tag
Still alive though.
gets the kill.
Shut up.
Well played by Icy to respond. That's a weapon upgraded. That's now 2 rifles in the hands of the defense. Boostio on the swing, trying to deal with Trent. And once again, overwhelmed. Now, 100 Thieves having to invest the pit. One you imagine they wanted to keep into the next if needed. Icy with the spit in his lap gets another.
He didn't get the right guy though, Doug.
It's 1 for 1. They've gotten the round back.
Oh, it's close, man.
Is there gonna be enough time? Oh my gosh.
Holy! Okay, there's a chance for him.
We've ever had.
There's a chance for him.
0.04. What? Talk about down to the wire. And just like that, G2 have a chance.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
They played through the chaos and they played through it perfectly.
Viper's Pit invested from Bang there as well.
The fingers crossed were not enough.
That was intense.
Straight back into the action. Yeah, they invested the pit, but EU still has his ult online. Meanwhile, G2 with a couple of their own. Jonah P also 1 away from his pit.
Man, these slow approaches to rounds in a grand final like this can be so tormenting to you if you're on the defensive side. When the enemy team just lets it
already
cook in your
used.
brain. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah,
Go for the
Sometimes
backup
you get
TP.
scared
The
to go
silence.
for peaks, yeah.
They're really planning ahead with that.
And you can hear it. Again, nothing.
Like it.
No
Okay, last
noise
TP goes
made.
out now.
Just no contact being made
It's
anywhere
not
so
even
far.
that close to
Cam
B,
will be
really.
broken and 1 shock.
And they create a lot of
And that
pressure here,
causes a
but
little
they're
bit of
hitting the
utility
site with
invested
3.
towards B.
Yeah, that will keep Valen towards his B side
Boosty
of the
is
map,
gonna
though.
chill middle, or is he going with this?
If you look at the minimap, this is looking like another A split round.
They've sectioned off
Keep an eye
Trent.
on Trent's recon. Trent's
Forced to play
recon
behind
goes
the
in.
wall.
Oh, it's a great
Trying
recon.
to grab some high ground on the stairs and help his team, and he's the one who falls to the ult.
Ooh.
Joe P getting tagged as well.
That is a
The nade almost
massive
being
ult.
what cleaned him up. Cryo gets
That
a
is
second.
a massive
The A
ult
splits
from
are
EU.
just too well timed
That's insane.
For 100 Thieves.
Pops
And
the
awareness of
guy
EU
at stairs
the right side
and
of
then
sight where that smoke was
insta
positioned?
lost.
Oh my gosh.
What's
It
called
really
it? Lost
is
tick
G2
of his ult.
understanding they can't really put up much of a fight onto this site.
It's
That
brutal.
is insane.
Decide that they're going to try to save the weapons, and of course, 100 Thieves smelling blood in the water. They want to try to get him out of his hands. EU's gone hunting. Boostio's gone hunting. Cryo's joined the fray. You see the pings on the minimap. They're looking for him. One will be found. Or at least the presence of one. Boosty with a snap. Valen will not keep his weapon. Can leave?
Camera taken out.
Ah man, you can't look
Starting
at the
to close
minimap.
in, spotting him, finding him. Where's the fight? Can you clean him up? He's overwhelmed. Yeah, he gets one for his troubles, but no rifles carried into the next round, and 100 Thieves on map point.
It's the Boostio show today. 20
Good.
and 11.
Look at this.
He's been doing such a good job of clearing those close corners.
That one, that
And this
third
is
one,
that
they hit the
ace
guy in
split
sight
again,
as well.
that
Then
we've
can
been
give
talking
his, then gives the
Look
comms
at
out
the
to
util that they
Cryo.
have to deal with this Astra. A lot of the benefits of running Astra on the defensive side is you can place smokes across the map for your teammates to anchor in. But the util that was there, you have shock darts hitting that smoke. You have Viper mollies, a Sova ult even. 100 Thieves have a really good understanding of how G2 play this defensive side, and they're punishing it.
Oh, hang on. Here, what's happening to him? What?
Poor little guy.
Someone needs to check on him.
Much like how Josh has checked in on his team, giving him some good words, hopefully some motivational words.
That timer's not moving.
Oh no,
Hey,
don't
we
give me
need it
that.
to start moving.
Don't give me that tech balls.
we go.
Okay.
All is good. So we enter potentially the last round of this map. G2 had a lead, squandered it, gave it up, and really weren't able to respond. They weren't able to fight back on this.
Guardian.
The
Hold up.
advantages that 100 Thieves were able to put together at the opening to this half have been too much for them to deal with.
Yeah. Right from the start.
Yeah.
A very convincing A split. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an A split to close this
Yeah,
out.
and
as
they're
well.
going back to actually
Flip
getting
the Viper ult.
proactive over towards middle.
It's a very common thing teams like to do. There is going to be a trip there, though. Along with
100
a
Thieves is
potential one-way
expecting some
cage maybe
aggression
for
because
a
last time they did that
If
push
this is a
over
mid-split.
towards B.
Wising up to the antics that 100 Thieves have used for the last couple of rounds, yeah.
I mean, this is such a unique approach.
But honestly, every time that we've seen G2 adapt for some of this stuff, Boosty calls something entirely unexpected and different.
Look at this again. It's going to be the A split, but this time, just a solo drone in the A main. It's going to be a halls and mid door split. So Leaf is going to be pressured immensely here.
Icy popping his ult. Looks like he's going to try to go mid. And that should be enough of a cue for them to force this fight.
Boostio got
So
known
many
off of that.
smokes.
Leaf will fall as well.
Another A split round.
And another
Yeah,
success
they got
found.
annihilated by A splits.
Every single bit of the defenses have crumbled.
Like there was a
So
timeout and they went
perfect
B a
along
couple
the
of
mid door
times,
as well.
but
100 Thieves are making
realistically
this
they
look
could
effortless.
never hold an A
Family
split.
photo.
All of the guns, all of the weapons in EU on the flank, just when it looks like there's going to be an attempt at a retake and a reposition. It's just repeat results.
Very nice from them.
Flawless round to close
Very,
map
very nice.
two. 13-7 in favor of 100 Thieves, and again, Sunset